That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Wide out in motion. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Davis looking to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offense as early this season.
We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M going quickly. Here's the give off the left side. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here, toting the rock, has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Back to throw, it's Henderson. And they're not on the same page there. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Owens. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Trying to pick up a first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pena. That's can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll go back to the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Orange will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, bro.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Vega. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He looks that one in nicely. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The aerial assault continues. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Haynes. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. This is a 3rd and long. The give to the left. He breaks a tackle. At the 35, he's got room. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the returner will be knocked down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Maurice, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Good timing on the quick out. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He wants to pass it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatcher. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Davis looking to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking left. Got him, and nobody's close. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. He's got it. Touchdown, Orange. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's Thomas.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Owens. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Davis will throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pulls it in. It's Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down.
Second down coming up.
Looking for room. It's Owens. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
Brings up.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. They'll give it to him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Davis looking to pass. Finds his man in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. If we add points, we add points.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On the move, it's Allen. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're bringing heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Second down.
To the air, it's Henderson. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. A huge pickup. When he breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. On first down, here comes this offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time.